This movie is about graphs. Have a look at this soccer score. Liverpool 1, Manchester United 3. They say that a picture is worth 1,000 words, so let me show this result in a picture. I'll draw a grid. If I show the Liverpool score going from left to right and the Manchester United score going upwards, then I can plot this score, Liverpool 1, Manchester United 3. And there it is. Now let's take some other possible scores between these two teams and pop them on the graph. Liverpool 3, Manchester United 5. And that goes here. Liverpool 0, Manchester United 2. That goes here. And Liverpool 2, Manchester United 4. And that score goes here. Graphing the results like this shows a pattern that may not have been obvious before. As you can see, the points lie on a straight line. So how would you describe this pattern? Well, looking closely at the numbers, you can see that the Manchester United score is always 2 more than the Liverpool score. And if this pattern were to continue in another match where Liverpool scored, say, 5 goals, I would expect Manchester United to have scored 7. That's 2 more. And that result would be plotted here. If I join the points with a straight line, it will look like this. Now, I could write the pattern connecting the scores as the Manchester United score equals the Liverpool score plus 2, but it's simpler just to write M equals L plus 2, where M is the Manchester United score and L is the Liverpool score. So this equation describes the pattern of the straight line, and this line is called the graph of the equation M equals L plus 2. Now, I happen to choose the letters L and M here, but I could choose any two letters, and the most common choice is X and Y. Here's a table of different scores based on X and Y. 3, 2, 5, 4, 1, 0, 8, 7. And by the way, the X values are given first and the Y values second. I'll tell you that there is a pattern connecting each X value and its corresponding Y value. See if you can spot it. On the graph, the X values go across the bottom and the Y values are up the side. Let me put the points on the graph. First 3, 2, 5, 4, 1, 0 and 8, 7. Again, it's a straight line pattern, but it's a different straight line this time. From the table, you may have spotted that for each of these points, the Y value is always 1 less than the corresponding X value. I could write it like this: Y equals X minus 1. And if I join the points, the resulting straight line is described as the graph of Y equals X minus 1. So, to find any of the Y values on this line, you would have to take its corresponding X value and subtract 1. Let's take the case of when X was, say, 7. The corresponding Y value would be 7 minus 1, which is 6. This point would be placed here. As you can see, it does lie on the line, showing that it obeys the same pattern as the other points. And finally, a slightly harder example. See if you can work out the pattern of these scores: 2, 5, 4, 9, 3, 7, and 1, 3. How could you work out one of the y values starting with the corresponding x value? You may have spotted that what you have to do is double the x value and then add 1. So 2 2s are 4, plus 1 is 5, 2 4s are 8, plus 1 is 9, and so on. The equation for double and add 1 is y equals 2x plus 1. Plotting these points on the graph, there's the point 2, 5, 4, 9, 3, 7, and 1, 3. This straight line which connects them is described as the graph of y equals 2x plus 1. In other words, each y value is found by doubling the corresponding x value and adding 1. And that's the connection between a graph and an equation.